What an entrance, as always. What a start to this afternoon session. Our first tie, Dirk van Duijvenbode, up against Ryan Searle. Well, the Dutchman is making just his second appearance here at the World Matchplay. Made his debut last year, went out in the first round then, was beaten 10-7 by Johnny Clayton. So looking to do something he's never done before and make the second round at the Winter Gardens. Well, for Ryan Searle, he's got an identical record, 1 appearance and 1 first round defeat. He fell to Michael Smith at the first hurdle last summer. So who can right that wrong and book themselves a spot in the next round? The winner here will face either the number 3 seed Michael Smith or Andrew Gilding. Those two face off in our final tie of this afternoon session. Well, in comms for our first match, we've got John Parr and good afternoon, Stuart Pike.
Hello, Emma. Yes, you've said it all beautifully and set up for a cracking game without a shadow of a doubt. Expecting big scores, lots of 180s, expecting a close one as well. Van Duijvenbode in terrific form, and Ryan Searle, we know what he's capable of on the big stage. 25-1. Decent odds, decent price for an each-way bet, I'm sure. And Ryan Searle, who's impressed at the Grand Prix, at the World Championship, the Players' Championship finals. And for both of them, a chance to shine on one of the biggest stages in world darts. And have a look at that. It says it all, doesn't it? Talking about big scores and lots of 180s. No one better over the last 6 weeks than Dirk van Duijvenbode.
Well, yeah, there's so many ways we try and evaluate form, and that seems like a pretty reliable one. Last 6 weeks, highest average going. And that translated into the last 5 events he's played. He's been in 3 finals, Dirk has, and he won the last one last Friday that he played. He only played the 1 out of the 4 events last weekend, and that was all he needed to prove he was a winner. It was the first event. He said, okay, I'm going to have a weekend now. Went home and relaxed.
Yeah.
97.
Now, this could and should be very, very good. 2 of the informed players, but especially this man. And both of them, John, when they get their eye in, we are expecting big numbers across the board. Interesting, he's called the auberginius, but in Canada they just call it eggplant, don't they? I don't think that would suit for a nickname, Johnny P.
Yeah, the Francais is much better in this instance, yes.
Good darts again from the Dutchman. Left to finish, pressure on Searle. A 180 would be good. Important moments early on. Van Duijvenbode going to get a go at 130 for a break. Wonderful. Wonderful! Not an acknowledgement and approval from his opponent. I said it could be good, but that was a brilliant dart. You can see that's a great camera angle. He really had to lift it so delicately over the flight.
Disconcerting for Searle. He was nodding approval at the shot. I don't think that a hard shot was accomplished, just at the ease with which it was accomplished, yes. I think was impressive. It seemed nonchalant.
Absolutely.
And that's got to be worrying to Searle, to be broken in that fashion right out of the gate.
100.
And when that happens, it really becomes incumbent upon you then to break back, to really come up with something special to answer. Because if you don't, and a player in this form against him, you're really going to see the legs start to run away from you.
We've seen, haven't we, over the last 12, 18 months. I mean, very well put, nonchalant, but when he's on form, Dirk, he makes it look so easy. Searle wants to stay there. He wants the max. The first one of many, I'm sure.
Oh, he needed every point there, but look what Dirk has left. The same outshot. Can he get the same result? Not the same fashion, but he might get the result.
105.
But the 180 giving Searle a chance. I needed that treble 18.
92.
So back comes Dirk. 25. Another full house at the Winter Gardens.
Oh, just in the 9. That was a bit iffy. That was a really good dart. Just needs to use it by moving over slightly, and he's surprised at that.
32.
I don't think he liked having to do that little move. He'd rather get on with it. Ryan takes full advantage, breaking back. Dirk not pleased at all.
No, he is annoyed, quite right to be. Was very close with the ball shot on 130, but 2 misses. A double 8.
You know, and that single 9 was very low towards the 14, and sometimes that gets in your head. You think, oh, what happened there? And you're thinking about that as you're going for the double, which obviously takes away your concentration. Mind you, it was right on the wire, the first dart at double, and he just couldn't use it.
98.
I'm thinking the first tie-break of the tournament for this one, John. It's that close. Yeah, both only appearing for the second time. Last year, Van Duijvenbode beaten 10-7 by Clayton at this stage, and Searle the same score by Michael Smith, and Smith could await the winner, or Andrew Gilding. And what a renaissance it's been for Gilding. Back in the big time later on against the world number 3.
131.
Yeah, I noticed that, Stuart, about they have the same history here, essentially, both having faced a really top player and losing 10-7 in the first appearance. So equal footing for the two of them here in a lot of ways.
Well, the big surprise, no 180s so far from
49.
the Dutchman.
42.
He's well off the pace in this leg.
Well, you say off the pace, he does seem a little slower than normal, and that double takes the lead. First hold the throw in the match. But maybe Dirk needs a little more pace, a little more aggression. He seems a bit too thinky, if you will. He's contemplating every dart, and rather than just getting on and attacking. I think he's best when he's aggressive. As is Searle. Searle's a really good aggressive player.
I think Searle plays with a rhythm, doesn't he? He likes to play at a pace.
100.
Yeah, I think Dirk just working too hard to get 100 points there. His throw's too good. You have to be finessing darts to get 100.
The radar a little awry for Searle in this 4th leg. First time they've met in a big TV clash. And what a stage to do it on. Well, that was unlucky. That was sailing in for the 180.
But it will feel good.
Deflection.
It will feel good to him because he threw properly there.
100.
Searle had the answer, though. He said, was that what you were trying? And his third. And we're in the 4th leg.
He's the treble.
58.
You have to say Searle's really handled being broken in the first leg well here. He's now in the lead and seems in control.
134.
The first 2 visits very ordinary.
22.
Since then, 180, 135. Pressure on Dirk again. And again, just shy of the ball. Missed the ball for a 130 in the second leg. Lost it.
77 left now.
Got to be treble 19.
82.
Yeah,
I think he was caught out slightly because he had to think about it.
I think he just hurried that last dart. Again, double 8. Can he get it? Finally, he gets it. That's his 4th attempt at it in the match. And bit of relief. It was starting to become a problem, an issue, but that's resolved. He can move forward now with that in the match. Well, who's going to be ahead at the break here, Stu? What do we got? Will Searle hold? Or can DVD rally here and get back a lead?
Important leg.
58.
This will be a time for the Dutchman to find a first maximum of this first round match.
Yeah, for me, it just seems too much aiming the dart.
44.
He's trying to do things where he doesn't need to try.
81.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely spot on. You can see there he's just taking a bit more time, John.
He's making an effort where there's none required. On the 130 out, how easy was that? He just let it come, and he's sort of lost that poise since then.
100
And there's another 4 in 4 legs for Ryan Searle.
He's enjoying it.
140 on your 197. $57.
Let's see if it's one of those don't try too hard, don't think about it moments for Dirk.
Well, there was a lot of thought into that, and
80. On your require
poor result because of it.
Ryan Searle goes into the first break ahead. We've had a couple of breaks of throw, but it's on throw. And it's intriguing, and it's very good. And it's only the start of a massive day here at the match play. Searle leads 3-2. Duijvenbode started superbly with a 130 out, but then missed darts to go 2-0 up. And Ryan Searle punishing 4 180s in 4 legs, and he leads 3-2. Race to 10 for a place in round 2. What an afternoon. Noppert against Dolan. Gary Anderson, former winner, against Darryl Gurney. Then Michael Smith, tipped to be a winner, against the Renaissance man, Andrew Gilding. But this is good stuff, John. It's only the hors d'oeuvres, but
game.
Excellent Dirk.
Yeah, early going of this match, and well, there we see Dirk almost getting his first 180. Certainly, I'd have to think that the 180s, the 4 for Searle to 0 to the Dutchman, that's the difference in the match more than anything. That scoring frustration, it's just been eating away at the psyche of Dirk.
It's as if he needs a maximum to settle him down, to get him going, just that, right, I've got one, now I can start.
57.
And sometimes in a match, it's getting the first double that is an issue.
Because he's such a heavy 180 scorer, he must weigh on his mind, I haven't scored any. While my opponent has got 5.
I'll have a handful, thank you. We're in the 6th leg. I have 5 180s. He could maybe get 6 because he could leave 24 with another here.
96.
Wouldn't that be a slap in the face of his opponent?
Well, it puts the pressure on Van Duijvenbode straight away.
100. Dirk, you require 110.
Now, that's just a whole throw. Double 16.
78.
Chance for
On your
Searle.
104.
Perfectly placed and tops left.
Good.
Oh, and a pain delivered with a break and throw. Moves ahead by 4 legs to 2 and has the throw. Really painful moment for DVD to watch.
131.
Yeah, and you can feel it, his frustration, can't you? Is this the moment?
140.
They made that move over, and at times when things aren't just quite going, maybe just throw that 3rd dart. Just trust in the process.
78.
Stop trying to enhance what you're doing when what you're doing is already premium.
140.
Well, that's 3 times in the last 2 legs. The first 2 have hit the treble 20, and he's not been able to get the 180. Still good standards. Searle just under 100. Van Duijvenbode 97, 98. You're settled for 140s here because it's putting the pressure right back on Ryan Searle.
Oh, great second dart, though. And the way he's been finishing, He's just waiting for another slip up from DVD. Mind you, this is for a break of throw. It'll be a dart for double 9.
63.
Another one.
You require 92.
He's missed 8 darts at double, 2 out of 10. Is this going to be more punishment? I went for double-double.
36. You require 18.
Good guide.
And on 7th leg, Duijvenbode.
Good leg.
Yeah, and a break straight back. There's some relief in that. There really is. He still needs the relief of hitting the 180, as you mentioned. It's almost embarrassing when you're a good 180 hitter and you're down 5-0 in that category, and you know it. He's well aware of it.
I know for a lot of players it wouldn't matter, but for him it does, simply because, as you mentioned, he's prolific.
6.
He's having to settle for 140s, and to be fair, we've had 5 180s from Searle, but 8-1 on the 140s for Van Duijvenbode. Is this number 6?
I'll make it 8-2 in the 140 category. I think Dirk's almost getting to the point, though, in this match, though. We're on throw as it stands, and I think Dirk, if he can grind out a win here, I don't think he'll care if he gets any 180s at this point. He's learning how to play with what he's got right now, and he's just determined. As you said, the 140s, if you're hitting as many as he is now, like 3 a leg, at least 2 a leg, you're going to be in great positions.
Look at this!
A little too much adrenaline crept into that dart.
I say, look at this. Dirk wasn't. He knew what was happening with the crowd.
Oh, no more throws.
30.
Disastrous start.
Yeah. Well, his finishing has been poor. 9 missed darts at double. And Ryan Searle punishes him again. Searle checking out at 56%, 5 out of 9, and you know, at this standard, this quality, at this tournament, you can't miss as many doubles as he has and expect to be in the game.
34.
Yeah, it's been costly. He's had more attempts at double. You see 3 more attempts at double, but far fewer success stories.
Yeah, beat Searle in a Players' Championship final. 8-7 in April.
140.
Won a Players' Championship just a week or 2 ago. Whitewashed Gabriel Clemens in the final 8-0. Just to show what sort of form he's been in. Beat the likes of Dobie, Peter Wright, Luke Humphries, Adrian Lewis on the way to the final.
Oh, he crushed it. You couldn't get a better win than he had. And then he just packed and went home and said, okay, I'm ready. But it doesn't always translate instantly. It's a different stage, different tournament.
Yeah. Another chance missed for a maximum.
Yeah, it's really, he's visibly frustrated. And he's got to be equally frustrated by the prolific double hitting of his opponent, Ryan Searle.
What a massive leg coming up now before the second break. Yeah, exasperation, frustration, disappointment. But this is a huge pressure leg for Van Duijvenbode. It's either a 2-leg or a 4-leg swing going into break number 2.
I think a 7-3 Searle lead at the break would certainly be unexpected from what we saw form-wise.
There you go, there you go.
Well, we don't really need to enhance that at all. That said it everything is reaction.
58.
Yep.
And then 34.
You know that if he does win this leg, and he should do from here, the break will possibly come at the wrong time for him. He's all fired up now. He's finally got that maximum. 12 dart up.
57.
More frustration. 3 out of 14 on the doubles.
And under a little bit of pressure on this now from that 140. Back to double 9. He had a similar one where he hit it. Yes, he knocked out the marker, but that doesn't matter. It still counts.
Yeah, a little smile from both players. Yeah, good on them. Good sportsmanship. Great darts. 102 Searle, 98 Van Duijvenbode, all to play for. 6-4, a cracking opener to day 2 in Blackpool.
The final round at St Andrews is underway over on Sky Sports The Open. The leaders aren't out just yet. Rory McIlroy and Victor Hovland are in a share of the lead on 16 under. They tee off around about 2:50 this afternoon. So I'll tell you what, you might as well stay with us until then, or maybe beyond that, whatever you fancy. Well, our first match of the afternoon here in Blackpool, Dirk Van Duijvenbode is behind, but he's got himself fired up. That'll do, won't it? Yeah, that'll do. He's got himself within a couple of legs of Ryan Searle as well. Heavy metal currently leads the Dutchman 6 legs to 4 at the second break in our first match. This, of course, in a race to 10. Right, let's get back into the match then and rejoin John Park, Stuart Pipe.
Really enjoying this, John and I. Hope you are too. The crowd are, I know. Full house. Full house signs up all week at the Winter Gardens. This fantastic tournament, the World Matchplay, the world's best, the most competitive matchplay, without a shadow of a doubt. 29th World Matchplay, John Park. Incredible. How many did you play in? Can you remember?
I have no idea. Yeah, I think double digits. I'll go with that.
I know you played in one of the great finals. 2002, was it?
Oh, yeah. Phil had a nice comeback on me in that one. He got to 15 ahead of him, but he got to the 18 before. Or was it 18 or 17? I forget now. Or did I get to 16? I guess it was. 18-16 was the final, yeah.
Certain Mr. Taylor.
57.
Well, that would be hugely disappointed. A second maximum followed by not a lot.
38.
But nothing back from his opponent. So real chance now. Can Van Duijvenbode dive all over Ryan Searle here?
140.
It's heavy metal and kind of have a high energy DVD.
124.
And you feel the pendulum swinging in the Dutchman's favor at the moment. Not with that dart, though.
84.
That was just dumb darts from Dirk.
Treble 19? No.
Well, he's going to get a chance here. He's lucky lad, Van Duijvenbode. He just got caught, didn't he? Do I go for the treble or the single? Now he's going for the double. The double 5.
Yeah,
oh, how important could that prove to be?
Yep,
Right over the break, either side of the break, he's hit 180s. No coincidence that he's won both legs.
And he hit double 5 to get a break of throw, just as he did on the 130 out to open the match. To get a break of throw.
96.
This gets them back with the darts, if you will. Dirk looking to level with throw here.
Gotta go, got to be.
108.
3 and 3. Searle hit 5 in 5 earlier on.
Not since Dirk's woke up on the 180 count. Unanswered 180s. Blitzing him.
180.
You and I got that one right early on, John. The frustration and the exasperation of the man, because he just couldn't nail it. He's now hit 4 in 3 legs.
Yeah, as easy as can be.
11 dart leg. He's level. 3 legs on the spin.
And his head's in a much better place, you would feel. But look, there's some fight in this man, Ryan Searle. Wow, did he need that? Re-establish himself here before he loses and falls behind again. He wants to get back ahead in the match.
What a game. Searle averaging 100. Van Duijvenbode 101.
137.
Well, it's looking more and more like your prediction of extra legs may occur here. Pretty level as it runs now.
140.
101 average, 6 180s, 60% on the doubles. That's Ryan Searle's performance. 101 average, 4 180s. He's missed 15 in a double, Dirk.
Ryan, you require 44.
But deservedly level. He thought it was in. Go on, he can go get the darts now, Ryan.
Ryan, sir. 49 to throw first. Okay.
Yeah, that could be embarrassing. But when it's put right, you don't mind it too much. Not embarrassing to miss, embarrassing to think that you hit it when you did miss.
81. $140.
10 180s. In, well, this is the 14th leg.
Well, imagine how many there may have been had Dirk hit an early 180.
134.
Because since he's clicked into that scoring segment, he's made full use of it.
Needs another here. Needs a double treble visit. Not going to get one.
57.
So the advantage swings back to Ryan Searle.
66.
He was hoping to salvage another treble there, and instead just barely gets to a finish. And too much effort went into throwing that dart.
96. Ryan, you're going 100.
Left to finish. Still Ryan with the advantage against throw here in the leg. We'll go for it. Not sure what he went for.
They could have gone 167.
How about it, Dirk?
$139.
Biggest moment of the match, John.
And his finishing's been so good. Seems automatic at tops. But he has the same first dart at tops result as in the last leg. The only problem is he doesn't have another dart in hand this time. So Dirk, to level the match, double 14.
And on the 14th leg, Duijvenbode.
Could be the biggest moment of the match. One dart at tops for 8-6. Back in the groove, number 7.
18.
Searle, such a gritty performer. It's hard to read when he's going to peak or have his moments, but he does. He really does. He asserts himself here and there as needed.
92.
I promised at the start, big scores, big averages, and lots of 180s. Both averaging 100. 15 legs in.
98.
11 180s.
The thing with Dirk is he seems like he's playing against himself almost as much as he is Searle.
Yeah.
Whereas Searle's just playing against Dirk, which I think makes life a little easier inside the head.
92.
No finish for Searle.
And he's more than happy to just set up here with DVD back at 213.
96.
Really a pretty straightforward out for any returns.
123. Ryan, you require 72.
One dart. Again.
Yeah,
This time he finds the top. 8-7. On we go.
Yeah, more essential to nail that last dart tops when it's your hold of throw, and he did. Oh, they were a little loose. He ran to make sure they didn't drop, but they certainly were in that treble 20. Sprinting to get them. I like that. The dash. He did the celebration and dash all in one movement.
12 already in the game.
100.
What a game! Still 7 more to come.
140. 93.
Well, I think this Blackpool audience is transfixed with the quality of this match, the drama.
So they should be.
There's absolutely no way of calling a winner at this point. Just too evenly matched.
56.
That, is it an opening of some kind? Searle will need to hit some big trebles. Oh, he does. So big pressure on this.
Searle took out 72 a little earlier. Oh, good dart. Under pressure, John, that was an absolute cracker.
Well, they both had 72 finishes to hold throw here. Last couple of legs.
43.
Different manners.
Now, break Dirk, then you throw for it. What have you got in the locker?
134.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That, you know, considering he didn't get a first start treble 20, he managed to get some punishment into the visit. And now it's Searle just trying to keep up in a leg that he started. Wow, heavy bombardment.
180.
He's hit number 6. The only time that Dirk van Duijvenbode has been ahead in the entire game was winning the opening leg.
Well, this leg could be the one that wins Dirk the match, because if he gets the break, Searle will be throwing for the match and avoid a tie break.
Unbelievable.
What will be his double of choice after leaving 50s do?
They could require 50.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge! Massive! Dirk's delighted! Searle is Searle.
Well, and Searle, he started so many legs in this match with 180s. Not that leg. A 40-odd score, and it spelled doom for him. It's probably cost him the match after Dirk gets out of the gate with a 180, saying that's what you should have done the last leg. Not handed me the keys to the
What a performance, John
getaway car.
His first maximum came in the 10th leg. He's now hit 7.
Well,
It's a fabulous performance from Dirk van Duijvenbode. He's averaging nearly 104, and he's missed 15 darts at double.
60.
That's how good he has been in the second half of this match. 14 maximums.
43.
even the 43 at this stage with the scoreline how it is, it doesn't do him any damage. Really doesn't. Even that 140, still no worries. Yeah, he can breathe a little bit. But when he's tried to make sure of things in this match, it hasn't worked out.
Oh, chance.
Game.
Oh, what a way to win it with a 138. Brilliant from Dirk van Duijvenbode. Double 18. A 138 to win an absolute thriller against Ryan Searle. Searle averaged 100. Searle had 57% checkout, and he hit 7 180s, and he lost. Van Duijvenbode, majestic in the second half of that game, and he comes back to win the best game of the match play so far, 10-8.